Namaste guys, in this video we are going to learn how to calculate the length of linked list in Java. So before I start, you can check out my code link in description. Okay, so let's start. So the first method is that we create a custom function of our own and use it in our linked list. So let's see how to create our custom function. So type class link, let's say its name is node. Okay. Uh, and t. T is nothing, just data type. Suppose I want to create a linked list of string, integers, float. So instead of typing integer, float, I just simply type generic. So it means if I define here my data type, I can simply use here. Don't worry, we will get more on it later onwards. So t data uh, node t next. Now we'll create a function or constructor more precisely. Now, now let's create our linked list or node. You can give even a name of linked list. Okay. The reason I have typed node because it is short and save my time in coding. That's all. New node and let's say its value is 10. So copy. Now give them some name. B C D F. Now I have to define some relation. So now what currently happening here is that I have a variable named a that is basically my linked list and store a data of 10, but I doesn't define any kind of relation between a to b or a to c or something else. So I need to define a relation. So what is a linked list? A linked list nothing, just a data, and also store the address of the another data. Okay, it is not an array. The advantage of linked list that you can handle data more accurately and betterly, plus it saves storage a lot as compared to array, because in array you have to define the data size, how much data it will going to take, but in linked list it is dynamic, so it will adapt as per your requirement. Okay, so a dot next equal to b dot next equal to c dot next equal to d dot next equal to e dot next equal to f. Now I want to calculate the length of linked list. So how I'm supposed to do that? So let's create a function and we will use it to calculate the length of our linked list. So let's say public static int, because at the end of it I will get an integer value that will tell the length of my linked list. Okay, int, and what is the name? Let's say length. What is the data type we are going to enter? So it is a node data type or linked list. So node integer head, and now we have to define, let's say int count is basically the size of our linked list. Currently it is 0, while head does not equal to null, is not equal to null, so we will add count plus plus and head equal to head dot next. Okay, and at the end we will return to count. Okay, we have returned to count. So what I have to do is simply type system dot out dot print ln and length, and just simply type a and click on run. you can see that the size of my linked list is 6. So this one is easy method. Okay, so I recommend use this method. So here you can see a error arising because I already defined a node somewhere else in here. So that is the reason. So don't worry. If you never define node anywhere else in your libraries, so this you will not face issue. Plus your program will run fine. Okay. So this is one method. So what is the another method? So as you can see, this method consumes a lot of time, and as an engineer we are lazy guys, so we don't like this kind of method. So let's see simple method. So first delete this. Now type import java dot util dot. There is an inbuilt library for linked list, so we will use that. Okay. So we will type linked list. What is the data type? Integer. Okay. And let's say its name is a new linked list, and like type a dot add, let's say 10, a dot add, let's say 20, copy the notice something that I doesn't define a b c d e. In previous program I have defined b c d e, but when you use inbuilt linked list from Java library, you don't need to define like that. All you need to do is a dot add 10. Now 10 will automatically contain the address of this variable. Okay, so when you type 10 dot next, you will automatically will get the value of 20. Okay, 10 dot next dot data. Now I want to calculate the size of it. So how can I do that? So all you need to type is system dot out dot print, that is a dot size, and that's all. And if you run it, you get the output. So you see, it's quite simple. So I hope you learned something from this video. If you have any kind of doubts and queries, feel free to ask question. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Namaste.